Welcome everybody to what's in this stupid channel? All About Articulation, where we do a deeper dive into the articulation of some of your favorite action figures, while glossing over things like sculpt, paint apps, character history, because I suck at that, and there are already so many great reviews on YouTube who do that already, and I don't want to waste your time. So, today is just a very quick update. I don't want to take too much of your time. I wanted to go over the Marvel Legends 80th Anniversary San Diego Comic-Con 2019 Hulk, first appearance Hulk, I guess, or the Toy Biz packaging Hulk figure that I said I was not going to get, but I am weak. I have no integrity, and I broke down, and I bought him anyway. Because Marvel and Hasbro saw me coming a mile away, and they knew people like me would crumble down with no dignity and no self-restraint, and buy this guy anyway. Yeah, I caved. All right, like I said, I'm weak. I have no self-restraint. Basically, about 2 videos ago, I did a review on this guy right here, and I love the figure. I think he's a good figure, if not great figure, like I said in the other video. But there was there were little things here and there that made me rethink about going out and buying this guy. But of course, I saw him being sold on the aftermarket for cheap. Some guy was selling for like 50 bucks, and I said, "Oh, all right, I'll get it," and I did. Long story short, the articulation is exactly the same. So if you want to know how this guy articulates, just go and watch the video of this guy, or whatever all the videos that you've seen on YouTube already. The articulation is identical. The only few differences are just, the paint apps, the accessories. This guy has a torn, ripped shirt. This guy has a crushed pipe, and of course different heads and different paint shading. If you want paint shading on the skin, you go for this guy. You want paint shading on the pants, you go for this guy. And painted toenails. And that's about it. And of course, different heads. One thing though that I do wanted to touch up on before I end this video is that the head articulation, and let me take this off here. Let me take this off here to make this video a little bit smoother. One of the things that bothered me most about this Hulk, and basically this Hulk too, was that the neck and head articulation didn't really move up. It had very, very poor, I think, range in terms of the neck peg. It was hindered by the slot that didn't allow for head articulation to go up. And I said in my previous video that I was going to Dremel into the back of the neck to allow further articulation, but I didn't want to do that in the video before I showed you guys my initial thoughts, because I wanted you guys to see what this figure was like right out of the box. But after I did the video, I went in and I Dremeled the back, as you can see here. Let's pop it up. So what I did, if I can show you, there we go. You could see right there was I took a Dremel and I carved out just a little bit of a C shape there, to allow the peg, initially the peg just stopped there. And because of the extra hole half a hole that I Dremeled, that I shaved in, the head can now go back that far. And I'll show you what it looks like. So, on the 2-pack Hulk, the head would have only gotten back about this far. Now, and let me put him in a vanilla pose so you guys can see what it looked like. Now with the Dremel back, he can go up that far. So it went from here to about here. And he can now do the hunched over, sort of what I call the Hulk rage pose, which is he could, with his knees bent, with his arms bent, and he could look down a little. He could hunker down while still looking up. And I think I like it that much better. I don't know if you guys notice much of a difference, but to me, it makes a night and day difference. And I did the same thing with this Hulk here. I did a little bit of dremeling, so he's gotten more of a C shape. I did not want to go too far in, as you can see, because there's 2 layers really to the slot. There's the layer, as you can see. Let me pull out a little tool here to show you exactly what I'm talking about. There's that layer there, right? Which is the layer that you see on the outside. And then there's an interior layer there that holds the bottom inner interior ball joint in place. You don't want to Dremel the interior socket, because then that loosens up the joint for the ball, the lower ball peg. You want to keep that as, I guess, untouched as possible. At the same time, you want to shave away as much as the outside as possible. And just to show you how much I took out, in millimeters, because it's very, very small. You do not need to Dremel too much. So it was about 3 centimeters, 3 to 4 centimeters, I would say long, deep, if you can see that there. 3 centimeters from the original lip down to the new one that I created, and it's about, I would say, 8 centimeters wide, 8 millimeters wide. Pardon my mistake. About 8 millimeters wide. So, again, it's 3 to 4 centimeters from here to here. Let's say 4 centimeters from here to here, and 8 centimeters from here to here. All right, and because of that, now Hulk, he can look up that much, which is a lot more than he could originally. And you can have him hunker down, look straight out, straight ahead, knees bent, and he could do a little bit of the what I call the hunkered over rage pose. Yeah, so that's it. You know, again, I said I was not gonna buy him. I'm a weak little man, and I bought him anyway because I have no self-control over anything Hulk. And yeah, that's it. All right. So let's just give it an update of how much I love Hulks. All right, guys. Peace out.